Warning: the show you are about to watch is for comedic purposes only. We strive to entertain and make you laugh. We strive to keep things family friendly and keep it at a PG-13 rating. The show itself covers news topics that you probably don't see every day, pop culture, TV shows, movies, video games, and a redneck. If we make you laugh just once, then we're doing our jobs. If you get offended in any way whatsoever, go cry to your mom because these two military veterans don't want to hear about it. So sit back, relax, join in on the shenanigans, and enjoy the show. Broadcasting straight to you from the good old interwebs on Accidental Punch TV, it's The Sully Show. Starring JT Hollis and the not-so-mastermind of the entire program, Sully.
And Trisha.
Join us in our viewer chat. And now, here's Sully.
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome. We're here. We're alive. My camera's all out of sorts. It's craziness. Absolute craziness. Which pretty much happens no matter what we try to do. With me today is not JT. Yes, JT is no here. No here, but Trisha is. Hi, Trisha.
Hey, hello.
Hello, everybody. We're doing great today.
I'm here.
She's here finally after 2 weeks of being off. But it's
I know,
all
I'm
good.
sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. It's how we roll. Come on into the chat room. Go to twitch.tv/accidental punch. That's where we're live. That's where we like to talk with everybody. And that's not to exclude YouTube and Be Live and Facebook because we love everybody when they tune in. And that's how we roll. Oh, yeah. It's good stuff this way. It's good stuff. That's how we roll. Want to say hi to everybody. Want to say thank you to Lady Death for subscribing for a record 46 months. 46 months using her Twitch Prime. So thanks, buddy. I do appreciate it. Want to say hi to Karen. And of course, Trisha's in the chat room helping out. So anybody who's tuning in tonight, please don't hesitate to be a part of the show. JT is not with us. And the reason being is I don't know. I can't go into details. I just know that there was a medical emergency and he is off to do what he needs to do for that situation. So JT will be back with us next week. But don't you worry, because we will do a Guinness Book of World Records story just for him. Because I know he
we gotta represent.
We gotta represent. Got to do it. It's what we do. So there she is. There's Trisha, everybody. Hi.
Hey.
Want to say hi to Cassandra, who's chiming in via Facebook. She says prayers and good vibes for JT. Thank you. I will let him know that everybody is thinking about him. Hi to Toby.
I know.
We're all here. We're all having fun. So Trisha,
Lady Death and Toby, Karen, let's go.
We got them all. We got everybody. Everybody's chiming in. So yeah, it's Tuesday. My Christmas my Christmas layout is not working. I don't know why. I had snow and lights and all that good stuff that I designed last year that I'm like, I can do this every week on Christmas.
It worked last year.
Yeah. And it's not working. So I think I have to reload them into OBS and take them out and do it all over again. And I don't want to do it all over again, but I have to because it looked so cool when I did it.
Yeah.
I think maybe I'll just throw it all into After Effects and just export it out as one big 10-second loop and just loop it. That way I save room and be like, I did it. Yay. Yay. So yeah. So Trisha, how have you been since you've been gone for 2 weeks?
I've been so busy.
You've
Been trying to get my house back in order still from Thanksgiving because we had a bunch of people and stuff like that over. But so the newest thing is I'm dabbling in a little D&D.
Oh yes, that is
So-
true.
That's what's holding me up the most is because now I play like every Monday and every other Wednesday. So it's like I had to. Oh, and then last Tuesday we had to move a day because Sammy is our DM on Wednesdays.
Yeah,
So we had to like move it around.
Sammy's kicking butt and taking names, that's for sure. Especially
Yeah, it's
since,
pretty
you
fun.
know, we got to do what we got to do when it comes to certain things. So, yay. But you know what? It's working. That's the good thing. It's working. Which reminds me, if you have a video of each player, you got to send it to me. You know, like.
Of each player?
Yeah, if you can send me like each player separate.
Uh-huh.
Because I've got an intro that's waiting for stuff.
Oh,
Remember?
like a little bit of action from each one? Like, what are we looking for here? Because I can definitely make this happen.
So either action or anything like that. Because remember, I was doing an intro for you the first round of D&D that you were doing, where it was like that old school that book
Oh, the
opening.
book that opened and stuff like
Yeah.
that. That was so nice. And then she quit.
And then she quit on you, and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Aw."
she just disappeared.
I was sad when that happened. I'm like,
I know. She was a good D&D. She was a good DM. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Just so you know, obviously, Trisha's name is not on the screen at the moment
I'm
because
JT. Look at
she's JT today.
call me JT, baby.
I still have to fix this one anyway because it still has his Twitter handle that he hasn't used in years.
Twitter me here. Twitter me at tweeter me here.
I don't even think JT knows what the password is to that Twitter account anymore.
Send me all your nudes here.
Send Trisha nudes. Send Trisha nudes.
Yeah, send me all of them at this at JTH Country.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it. Do it, folks. Do it. You'll love it. I promise. He won't answer.
Carolynetta, hello.
He won't answer, but yeah. So hi, Carol. Hello, everybody. We've got a good show planned out for you. We do have a lot of stuff on the show prep, and Trisha added something
I
to
did.
the show prep, and she wanted to bring it up with everybody. Clearly, if anybody wants to be a part of the conversation, don't hesitate to give us a call. 860-506-5968. Again, the number is 860-506-5968. You can actually see it right at the bottom of the screen, so don't hesitate to be a part of the conversation. Clearly, if you're going to be a dick, don't bother. Just don't bother. You know?
Yeah, don't call with your dick. We don't like it.
You know, don't try to be all, hey, I'm calling the show and I'm going to say the N-word or drop the C-bomb or anything
Oh,
like
can I
that.
tell you a little story about that? Last Friday I did community night and I left it open for the community and like open.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, whatever.
Sure.
And
Hey, there's
alrighty.
one.
and it's been about not even 10 minutes. And
gotta
then
cut that counter
somebody came into my Discord, joined the voice chat, yelled the N-word a whole bunch, and I was like, oh, you're a cool guy, thanks. And we banned him. And then we were playing this game with like open chat. So they were in that game too, and they started doing the same thing. And we're like, nah, we're just gonna mute you too. Like we handled it well. It wasn't like the thing is about trolls, they don't understand. Nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody's
Nobody's gonna freak out. I've been doing this for too long to give a shit that you are coming in here saying bad words. Could just ban you. I'm not gonna get kicked off of Twitch because of a troll.
So here's a really good story about that. First, Lady Death has good news. Her dad's ribs are not broken. Yes, that's awesome. We like that. But only because the other thing is with Lady Death, she is very trigger happy when it comes to banning people.
Yeah.
She's like, nobody messes with my peeps. Done.
That's Sammy too. Sammy's
Oh.
done with it. As soon as I go, hey Sammy, are you here? He goes, yep.
Yep. Oh yeah. Him, Lady Death, any one of the moderators were so on top of it. And don't get me wrong. Yeah, I could potentially ban them, but I can't with everything that we're doing. And this is why we have moderators, folks. This is why I have them. This is why Trisha has them. It's to help us out because we're concentrating on bringing you all content. You know? Content. Ooh, lady that says, be right back. My son's on the phone. Oh, yay. Yay. Toby, I'm surprised I'm still here then. Oh, relax, Toby. You're fine. We've talked outside of this. We know you're not a complete and total asshole. You know,
You've been here for a month.
yeah, you've been here for quite some time, and clearly, we thank you for that. We always, that's the one thing. Without you guys, the viewers, obviously we wouldn't be able to do this. Number one, and number two, we'd be boring without you. I mean, yeah, we'd be, we'd have great conversations together, but
Right.
But seriously, like without the interaction that you, the viewer, give us, you just give us more gasoline for the fire. And that's
Well,
the
Toby,
best
if you
part
call
is.
in and start being a whole total piece of garbage, then of course,
Wait, one day I'll call in. Well,
of course, we'll get you out of
course
here.
Of course, I'll just see. I have the power of the mute button. It's right here, right next to me. So
So easy. It's so easy.
It's so just boop.
That's
done.
why I thought it was really funny when those trolls were like trying to come at me, and I'm like, I could just get rid of. It's so easy. Like, cool, you got your 2 seconds of fame on my 12 or 14 viewer ness of like on a Friday night. Like, you're not doing anything. Like, who's gonna see my channel?
Well,
Nobody.
Well,
Calm
the
down.
other thing with that, and this is what I always love. It's usually the teenagers. It's usually those 13.
No, this sounds like a more of a grown, like early 20s idiot. Yeah.
We've had them before too. Like even last week we had a caller call in from YouTube, and right before he hung up, he goes, "I farted." I'm like, "Good for you." Who cares?
Congratulations. Well, you know what? You must have had your fiber.
Or you were, hopefully you weren't straining so hard that you gave yourself a popped blood vessel in your eye.
Or why are you bragging? Are you trying to say that I can't fart because I'm old?
No, you are a woman. You do.
We don't fart. We have rainbows.
Yes, you have rainbows or you pass gas.
We don't pass gas. We don't do anything. We just
It's
just
there.
comes out as flowers
Flowers, what a fragrance.
out of our pores.
Meanwhile, you're also like, yeah, if only the person behind me knew I actually farted.
Yeah, we crop dusting.
dusting.
Is that the word?
Crop dusting. That's what we call it. Crop dusting and
right?
drive-bys.
Crop
Drive-by.
dusting, and what's the one where you put your head under somebody's head under the
Oh,
blanket?
the Dutch oven.
Dutch oven.
The Dutch oven. Oh,
Can I tell you a really silly story as a girl?
absolutely.
So one time I was dating a boy and he hadn't slept over yet. And girls don't fart, except for this one time. And they slept over for the first time, and I was sleeping next to him. And girls always hold in our farts because we can't. So then I was sleeping, and I was used to sleeping alone. It's my first time being with anybody and or sleeping over, not being with anybody. In a couple of months or whatever.
Wow.
But I was like, okay. So I was sleeping, let it go, and it was like a motorboat. Like I called it a jet ski, I think. And it's funny because I woke up and heard it. And he wasn't moving. I'm like, okay, I'm safe. A month later, he mentions it.
Well, at least
Because remember one time we
were.
were sleeping and you farted?
No, I don't. I was asleep.
And then on top of it, I'm sorry, real quick. On top of it, a local radio station was having what's your most embarrassing moment with somebody, and I called in and told that story on the air.
Nice. See, but you know what? If you think about it, it's really not an embarrassing story. It's not.
No.
It's a bodily function. This happens
Everybody
all the time.
fart right now.
Yeah, it's even it gets even better when your 6-year-old out of nowhere just lets it rip. And you're just like, it's quiet, in the car, and then she talks, and then just, and you're like, Dude,
Did you just fart?
did you just fart? Yeah, I did. I'm
That's my dogs like to climb over me on the couch. But George, the other day, he climbed over me and then he stopped right here with his butt in my face.
and just let it rip.
There's nothing worse than a dog fart.
So
Nothing worse in the world.
okay. So here's a good true
I'd rather
story.
have a baby explode on me than have a dog fart.
Since we're going down this road,
We're talking poop today, guys.
we're talking embarrassing stories. How about that? Any type of embarrassing story. Obviously, try to keep it PG-13. So if you want to call in with an embarrassing story, don't hesitate. 860-506-5968. We'll put you on. Tell your story, and we'll discuss it, and we'll.
Hopefully they're farting ones.
Yeah. Well, so since you've already started with this one, when I was younger and I was living on Long Island, I had 2 dogs growing up. I actually had 3 generations of dogs. One obviously passed away when I was younger, so we still had the daughter and the granddaughter. Shiloh and Ichaya, those were my dogs. And for those that actually knew me, knew the dogs, they've met the dogs, they know that they were one of the best dogs out there. They were so easygoing, like whatever. Well, my dad had neck surgery. And during the summer, we really didn't have air conditioning. So there were days when, you're sitting in front of the fan. The fan is keeping you cool. You're inside, you can't go outside, whatever. And the dogs used to sit in front of the fan, but so did I. And the dogs used to sit around me.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly.
So you farted, you blamed it on the dogs.
Oh,
Come on,
you have no idea. You have no idea. And I mean, it was rancid. These were the type of farts that would clear any type of mall. The shopping, if it was that bad and it spread, it would be like sewage. That's how bad the smell was. Well,
oh my God.
Well, one day the dogs weren't near me. Oops.
Your farts were that bad?
Oh yeah, they were bad. They were rancid.
What did you eat as a child?
Pretty much anything. I was an athlete, so any type of food that would get the energy back up is what I ate. Lots of carbs, spaghetti. Look, puppy cam. We got puppy cam.
I know. Jackie wanted to come say, "Hi, I'm Jackie. I stream all kinds of games."
Oh, we got a call. You're on the Sully Show. Who's this?
Hey, it is actually Toby.
Toby, how are you, sir?
Oh, Toby.
You're what?
Oh, yeah, sorry. That little bit of delay. Like I got you on the screen in front of me, and then I'm on the phone.
Okay, so don't listen to the screen at the moment. Listen to
the
us.
stream.
Because you're going to get that
Yeah,
delay.
yeah. No, I just muted it. So I have an actual story about this. First of all, first time caller, love your guys' show.
Oh, yay, we did the cliche call. I love the cliche call.
Also, I have to say, gorgeous dog. Gotta say it. Love the dog. But I have a story about this.
Bring it on.
So I was dating this woman for about 2 years, and we went to France.
Ooh la la.
She had to test every coffee while we were there, but then she also wanted to drink every time while we were there.
Oh, that's a bad combination.
Without being crude, while we were being intimate.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah. There was flatulence, you could say.
Oh God, that's so funny.
That's well, shit.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh, that's all right. So now I have to ask: was it you or her?
Oh no, it was her, because I had 2 cups of coffee, and then after that we're drinking wine and drinking coffee, and I'm like, I can't do this mix.
Oh yeah, no, that's bad. That's worse than doing Irish car bombs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we went to like 3 different patisseries, and it was just a bad idea.
Mr. Bunky just says, "Well, I guess I come in at the right time."
I know we'll read car ads after. Care ads after, sorry.
Oh, you're just giving him more work to do. That's all.
That's hilarious, though. That's so funny.
Wow. Dude, I'm sorry you had to go through that, but that's kind of funny.
Oh no! Well, I could have texted it all in, but I'm like, no. You know what? I
Oh,
haven't
no,
called.
you
I'm
gotta
gonna
call in that one.
Yeah, that's definitely one you gotta let everybody know. I
Well,
mean, why not? We're all doing it.
When you have to the morning after call room service to ask for new bed sheets, it's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, just a little. Just a little. Just a little.
Did she poop everywhere, or did she just fart?
Oh, well, this wasn't me. Remember, I had 2 coffees and 1 glass of wine because I was the one trying to be tour guide and make sure we knew where we were going.
Oh, landing strip.
Oh.
Oh no. Landing
yeah,
strip.
yeah, it was. Yeah.
Room service. Yeah.
Can we get some clean sheets?
Again, I'm trying not to be crude. But it was like worst vacation ever.
All right. So just so you know, Dirt in our chat room just said, "Whoa, you said flatulence. That's something way more."
Yeah. Again, I'm trying to be
You're being
radio
good.
efficient.
You're being PG-13. You're being good.
Sammy, this is
been a while
JT.
since I've actually been on live air.
Right here.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Awesome story, man. Thanks for calling in, dude. Seriously.
That's a really, really
Yeah,
good story.
no worry. I'm gonna go back to text though, and my pizza and my vodka.
There you go, man. Thanks for
All right, I
calling
want to
in,
read
Toby. Appreciate it.
Karen.
Yep.
Oh, I muted you. What? Say that again.
Oh, me?
Here.
Yeah, I'm going back to my pizza and my vodka.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of the show, man. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, I love
That's
it.
so great. He said he was going to call in, and he wasn't lying.
No, he said eventually he would.
All we
so
need to
good
do
for
is talk
him.
about farts.
So, right, that's all it was. So, obviously, we're talking about some embarrassing stories here when it comes to farting. If you have a story, call us 860-506-5968. Again, the phone number is 860-506-5968. Be a part of the show. Trust me, we're all friends here. We don't care. We're all adults.
Sorry, I got to pause.
Ooh.
Downstairs by my cricket stuff.
Ooh, she's got to pause. While you're doing that, I'm going to read Karen's
wanted to
comment
read
from a
it.
little bit. You're going to read it? Go for it. Go for it.
Oh, I said I wanted to read the things. I wanted to be JT tonight. You never let me do it at all.
I'm sorry. Go
You're
for
not.
it. I am sorry.
My pity boo boo was sleeping in the other day, farted so loud she woke up and looked at my other pity buster, blaming him like, "What did you just do?" Looking at me slowly, got up and went to the other side of the couch to vacate the area, staring down Buster like, "How dare you wake me up like that?"
That's awesome.
They know.
And I want to thank Sammy for his subscription of 38 straight months to this channel. Thank you very much, sir. He is one of our main moderators, so I do appreciate it as always, my friend. Thank you for being there and helping out and doing whatever you need to do. And Mr. Bunky also says, "Wrong oven going on over there." Yeah.
I like it.
That's more of a cave issue than anything.
Speaking of shit,
Yeah, I mean, it kind of leads into this. That's for sure.
I do have a story. It's not a happy one.
Is this like a maniacal story or?
It's a death story.
Oh, ooh.
Yes. I'm sorry it comes to this after talking about farting and poop, but a guy. If I can talk, hold on. She's so lovey-dovey. I'm sorry. She's such a cuddler.
Like, this is my mommy.
She wants to like, let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. A guy at a plant. I won't say what kind of plant it is, but they do make sausages and like different kind of foods and stuff like that. Like, they're not a distributor. They're actually a plant that makes the meats for like McDonald's sausage or whatever.
Okay.
A man, unfortunately, it's very sad, I'm sorry, was driving some sort of vehicle like in the plant. And I don't know if they lost control. I don't know if he just did it wrong. Nobody really knows the reason why. Fell into a manure pit and died.
Whoa.
That is such a shitty way to die.
Literally. Literally.
I know. I'm going to hell. I already know.
That's car crash right there.
Yeah. But it's like, but nobody knows like why this guy fall in a manure pit. Why do they have a manure pit? Are there live animals at this plant?
I don't know. I mean, I'd love to know where this happened. I'd love to know if there was like an article or
I will
some
be able
type
to
of
tell you
coverage.
after it's publicized. It just happened 2 days ago, and I don't think it's a whole news thing yet because the plant itself wants to keep functioning.
Well, sure. I mean, I can understand, the plant wanting to keep up and running, which
It's
it's
the place
gonna,
that my
obviously.
workers work at, so that's why I know.
Yeah. Mr. Bunky says, Sully, China story of the cesspool.
What is that?
Oh. I remember that. I think I remember that. I'd have to go back and look, but yeah, I think I remember that. Oh, look, you have another dog there too. Both the puppies. Both the
They
puppies.
just show up everywhere.
Toby says they're flushing that story.
Flushing the oh my god. I was hoping for any kind of toilet or any of those kind of puns. Because like my boss is the one that told me the story today. And as soon as I found out, I put it in the sheet and I was like, I looked at him and I like tried not laughing and I was like, what a shitty way to die. And then he was like saying something or whatever. He was like, yeah, it's just really crappy, isn't it? I was like, we're both going to hell. You know this, right?
Why do I have a feeling we're gonna have a ton of shit puns now?
This JT is gonna come back. The whole podcast is about poop.
Poop. He says that all the time, especially when I do this.
Squirrel.
He goes poop. He goes poop.
Let's see if I can put her down.
I mean, what do you do as a coworker in that type of situation? Hey, Jerry, Tom just fell in. How do we get him out?
Not only that, like, what did he die of? Did the tractor fall on top of him? Did he drown in poop?
You got to read Toby's comment.
I guess it all depends on the situation.
There it is.
Hats
Well-
off to you, sir.
Well, at least we know he's not getting pampered. You see? Here it is. Here
Some
it goes.
people might love that situation.
Well, at least, I mean, if they love the situation, then they're definitely getting huggies.
Oh my god, now my other dog wants in. I'm fucking...
All the puppies want her. They want her. They want her. Big Tank from Discord says, Trisha, the slaughterhouses do have animals in them. The one in New York City in the meatpacking district have 2 factories. One kills and freezes the cows, and then they are put in skateboards across the street to actual factory to be cut up and butchered. I don't think you want to tell her that. She likes animals. She likes animals. Although her dog is kind of attacking her face at the moment. So.
Come on, you don't need to lick... You go potty? No.
Not on you.
He's literally forcing me to love him.
Aw.
He won't let go.
Hey, listen. At
Is
least
this not consent?
At least he's not doing what JT's cats do and try to kill him live on stream.
Okay.
So
I guess I get that. Looking forward to.
So yeah. Sammy, I know you made the comment of JT looking different. He is currently out. There was a medical situation that he had to do with the family. So he's doing his family business. We'll know more hopefully in a day or two. But for now, let's just hope everything is okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw Bunky said, well, now I have to call in.
Oh, he'll call in. He's got the number on speed dial. I'm not worried about Bunky calling in. He'll call in whenever he's ready. Which is true. He will do that. But at the same time, if you do have one of those stories, whether it's a fart story or a story like Toby just gave us, by all means, don't hesitate to call in 860-506-5968. Again, the phone number is 860-506-5968. And, we'll be nice. We'll be nice to you. You're providing for the show. You're being a part of the conversation. I can tell you that I do have one more embarrassing story when it comes to that.
Do it.
Where, so I used to run track. And when it came to that, we would run track in the spring/summer. And we would do cross country in the fall. But in between, we would always do road races and whatnot. And we're going to go on pause because we have a caller. You're on the Sully Show. Who's this?
It's your one and only favorite one.
Oh, Bunkster. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
What you got for us?
Well, I come to the conclusion I might as well explain why you can die in a cesspool.
Oh, please. Enlighten everybody.
All right. They advise you not to go around these things because the shit floats. And if you fall in, you go under and it won't let you come back up.
Oh. Okay, well, I mean, I can understand why. It's, one, there's water, two, there's shit in it all over the place. So it's more of a suction, right? Like it's going to keep sucking you down, kind of like weighing you down, like if you had concrete on your shoes.
Yep, right? Pretty much.
As Toby put it, it's like quicksand.
Exactly like quicksand.
So okay. So now I have to ask, since this story has come up, how long would it take you to die? Pretty much.
Probably wouldn't take too long.
Very cryptic.
Very cryptic. Like obviously you're going to be drowning, but I think you would. I think the drowning would be trumped over, one, the smell of crap, and two, all the excrement getting in your system too.
And all that methane gas.
Light her up! Fire in the hole!
Ew.
So, okay, so Toby says 4 minutes if a bird landed on it from what he remembers. All right, I can see that. So, and that's a bird. So obviously, depending on the size of the bird, it's a lot smaller. Humans, yeah, I think you're right, Bunky. I think the methane gas would probably.
Yeah, it'll get to you.
Well, even let's just say you fall in, right? And they somebody goes, "Oh, he fell in. Let's help him out. That just the exposure of methane gas alone can do so much harm to your body.
Yes, it can.
That I don't even think the drowning would be done. I think you would die from poisoning first.
Pretty much.
I learned something new today.
The funny part is the plant that I go into, they have life preservers all around the pits.
Okay, well, yeah, in case, something happens. According to Big Tank, cesspools are like mud pits, but the methane kills them in 5 to 7 minutes. 9 to 10 times they are left for dead.
Yep.
Wow.
And believe it or not, there's guys that actually suit up and actually goes in these things.
Ugh. God bless them. Not me. No way. Nope. Can't handle it. Nope. But that's good to know. Safety tip, folks. Don't drop your phone in a cesspool. Because you ain't getting it back.
Safety tip. There's no such thing as a shallow end.
Also true. I mean, how deep do most cesspools get?
The ones that I deal with, about 80 feet deep.
Wow. Yeah, don't mess with that. All right. Yeah. Good
And
safety
about
tip,
50
Bunky.
50 yards wide, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, depending on the work site, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my friend, you've enlightened me. I will never do your job. Ever. Ever.
Well, nobody does.
No, we all do it for you, and then you gotta clean it.
Yeah, just don't leave me special surprises in inmate trailers.
You want a ring? Here it is. Go for it. All right. Thanks, Bunky. Appreciate it, man.
You're welcome.
Bye. Bunky, I love you. I really do. All right, let's Trisha will be right back. And let's see. Initiator says, dang, JT's looking good today. Yeah, JT is currently out. He'll be back next week, so it'll be awesome. And Big Tank says, I was tech rescued certified way back in the day. Ooh, good to know. And Lady Death says, no, that's one big pile of shit. And pig farming is literally pigs and shit. Yeah, you're not wrong. Certainly not wrong. I mean, that still sucks, though. Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine the obituary for that guy? And I'm not trying to like poke fun or anything because Trisha's the one who brought the story up. But could you imagine that obituary? How did Bob die? Well, let me tell you.
That's what I said. Like I was like, for the rest of your life. I mean, not the rest of your life. That's what I kept saying accidentally at work. I was like, for the rest of your legacy this is all you're going to be known for. You're not going to be known as a really good dad or the really good guy or the whatever. You're the guy that died in shit.
Here lies Bob. Bob was a good guy. All-American in football. Got 4 touchdowns in one game.
Valedictorian.
Went on to college. Got a bunch of awards. He even discovered cold fusion. Unfortunately, he died by falling in manure.
No, it's like, it's all that. And then the last tagline is, he just had a really shitty job.
or Initiator says that's a shitty take.
Yeah. I can't right now, Toby said. No, it's just one of those things. Can you imagine that, like, you die and you're a ghost and you're like, not haunting, you're just kind of like wondering what's going on and you're in the world and you're like, oh, what are these guys talking about? And all you hear ever about you is that you died in shit.
Yeah. Of course.
See, we're all going to hell, all of us. Every
absolutely.
viewer.
Of course, all I can think of is the theme from Incredible Hulk. Especially about this story. You know, Greg was a nice guy. He worked really hard. He really did. He was fantastic at his job. But if he just held on to that railing, he wouldn't have been covered in shit.
I just want to. How do you say Initia? I can't say the word.
Initiator.
I don't know people's names. I'm sorry. I can't pronounce things.
Initiator.
But they said the last thought as you're falling into the pit, you go, oh shit.
There's irony for you.
Oh my God.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I feel bad. I really do. Like, the whole situation is pretty crappy. It's pretty shitty. It's definitely one of those things where you're like, all right, well, here we are. You know?
Yeah, I don't want to hear any of you say you're having a shitty day at work ever again.
Right?
All of you look up. This happened 2 days ago. Poor guy died in manure. None of you are having a shitty day ever again. Okay?
I mean, you know,
let's all look up.
It can't be the first time, though.
Well, I mean, why are there no railings on the manure pit?
True.
Was he dropping manure in the manure pit? I don't know.
Initiator says, no need to wear the brown pants. They'll be that way after this.
They just wear brown suits. That's all.
Hey, at least they're smart enough to do it.
Does Bunky have a shitty day, like literally too?
That's bad. Oh, yeah, we're all going to die. We're all burning in hell tonight.
Yeah, we're all goners. So, and it's on Christmas. How dare all of you?
The nerve.
The nerve.
The nerve.
I think I had something else to tell you, but can't remember right now.
You had something else to tell me, but you can't remember?
Yeah, I came in remembering it, but then we were still on this talk, so I was like, okay. I'm gonna just
Which reminds me, what happened? Did you have to bring the dogs out?
I did. I'm sorry. They were like staring at me from the door right here like this, like so I had to like, yeah. And then Andrew's out in the garage doing like garage things, so I had to just do it.
All right. Well, I mean, you know, as long as he was, you know, as long as he's there.
He's doing boy things.
He's doing boy things. Well, you know, I don't know if he's allowed to be doing that.
He's doing boy things like make me a sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go. Make me a sandwich. That'll be great. Make me a sandwich.
Did you watch? Oh, I'm segueing. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Did you watch the Elvis documentary thingy on Netflix?
The documentary?
Not documentary. The Elvis.
The movie?
Movie.
I did watch the Elvis movie.
What'd you think?
I'm a little torn.
Do you not like Elvis?
No, I love Elvis. That's the thing.
Okay.
I love Elvis.
Okay.
I'm just a little torn with how it was portrayed.
Okay. I want to know more about this because I just freshly watched it, so it's in my brain.
Okay. So my take, and don't get me wrong, the actor that played Elvis did a phenomenal job. He really did.
That actor, I was a little weary at first, but as I saw it go on, I'm like, dude, he makes a good Elvis.
Yeah. He really did. He did a fantastic job as Elvis.
Tom Hanks did a terrible job. Terrible. He can't do accents. Stop trying it, Tom.
Yeah, no.
Can I just focus in on me and Tom Hanks real quick? Stop it.
No. Tell him how you really feel.
Oh, well, Tom Hanks, you have never been able to do accents. You can't do accents. You sound the same no matter what accent you're doing, except for you sound stupider. Stop. You're a great actor. You just sound really, really dumb when you're doing accents, especially the one when you're trying to do a foreign accent. Get the F out of here, please. It was terrible. I almost turned the movie off just because of him.
Really?
Yeah, it was that bad. He just sounded like Tom Hanks making fun of somebody with an accent.
Okay. I could see that. That.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's not to say that he's not a good actor, because
I said he's a phenomenal actor.
You know?
Great actor.
Absolutely. And
he can do Southern, but so can every other person in the entire world.
And pretty much everything that he touches turns to gold anyway when it comes to his movies.
That's why they put him in it. They were like, well, Tom Hanks is in it, so who cares what he sounds like?
Now, accent aside, I thought he actually captured the character very well. The wheeling and dealing, that to me, the accent is minor compared to portraying the actual character. Yeah. Portraying the real life person. But and this is where I stress the but. It's a Hollywood biopic. It's a Hollywood biopic. You know, I guarantee if I do a search to find out what was real and what was not in that, there's going to be just as much as like Bohemian Rhapsody. You know, Bohemian Rhapsody, they never sold the van to get their record produced. They Hollywood it up. Okay, that's the best part. Toby says you're stressing the butt.
I know. I was gonna say it when you just kept talking. No, I didn't get to go. Oh, more poop talk.
I am stressing the butt because you know what?
Sully wants to go back. I segued off of poop talk, and he was like, "No, we're in this shitty conversation forever."
But now listen, that's nothing compared to the Taint Show. Okay. Nothing compared to the Taint Show. When we can get to that status again for 2 hours, yeah. Oh, yeah. We went there. So the other thing with Elvis,
the end was sad. Can we just talk about the end? Let's just fast forward to the end and talk about everybody crying.
I mean, the end is supposed to be sad.
It was, well, obviously he dies. We all know he died. But the way they shot the end, amazing.
I'm glad they didn't show his death.
No, God, that would have been so much worse.
Well, yeah, it would have been, but I'm glad that they didn't do that. And the reason being is most Hollywood biopics will show the death of the person if they've died before. Yeah,
I'm gonna cry already. I'm ready I'm on the brink today. I'm an emotional girl today.
Oh boy, no, not allowed. No. Sammy, he dies.
Oh, spoiler! Oh, we forgot to say spoiler.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait a minute. I'm gonna ruin another movie for you. The boat sinks.
That's my favorite one. Yes.
And not for nothing, the door could have saved both of them.
But listen, let's not get into this door situation. We can do this. Also, Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie. We know it's a Christmas movie. Speaking of, and I'm glad you brought that up, but we'll finish this.
Segue?
Yeah, that was a very good segue.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to do a poll right now. Thank you for bringing it up. We have a challenge for this week.
How many poops can you show us? Don't send us poop. I'm just kidding.
No. Today, we will be putting It's a Wonderful Life up against the Polar Express.
Ooh, well, that's easy. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. We all know it. It's a whole fun thing. Blah, blah, blah.
It's a Wonderful Life versus the Polar Express.
Sammy said the boat sinks in Splash. Is that the one with oh my God,
Tom
why
Hanks.
am I blanking on names? See, I had COVID one time. Can't remember shit.
But yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. So, first poll is up right now for the next 10 minutes.
Guys, get in that poll. Wait, wrong way. Get in that poll.
Which movie is better between It's a Wonderful Life and the Polar Express? It's a Wonderful Life and the Polar Express. Once we pick out winners for 2 weeks in a row.
Easy.
Because we're going to do another one in the second hour.
It's the Christmas movie. People, this is why I like bringing it up. Just like we were talking about, I think yesterday or the day before or something. In my stream, somebody was like about Die Hard's Christmas movie. And I was like,
Christmas movie.
And I was like, I just love how people freak out about the fact that Die Hard is or is not a Christmas movie. And they really want to get in the depths of it. It's great.
This just in.
Oh, that's what it is. Splash. Okay, I got it, Sammy. Thank you.
This just in. Apparently, we're hitting the trifecta with celebrity deaths. Kirstie Alley.
Who just died?
As you know, Kirstie Alley died yesterday.
Oh, I love her so much. Her eyes are beautiful.
And just this afternoon, Former boxing referee and celebrity deathmatch star Mills Lane. Mills Lane just passed away at 85 years old. I want to thank Big Tank for sending me that. Sucks.
I don't know who that guy is, but Christy Alley, can we talk about her for a second?
Yes, absolutely.
She's amazing.
She is.
And then I want to talk about Christina Applegate too.
Also
about her
amazing.
getting her Hollywood star. I don't know if you guys already talked about this before, so like stop me.
No, we haven't.
But so Christina Alley, she was amazing. Eyes of Blue, gorgeous. Cheers. Come on. I just watched the series probably 5 times in my lifetime, probably. And then Christina Applegate, when she got her Hollywood star recently, she's in the Dead to Me show on Netflix. Watch it. It's very, very good. And you could see her last season, her MS flares up and she's getting less mobile. And like they talk about it a whole bunch more. She comes out publicly about how she has MS and how she's becoming demobilized. And it's so sad. Like, I love them. They're both wonderful people.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing, you know, it's MS really hits people hard.
Yeah.
Really hard. You know? And it kind of sucks, you know, because it can deteriorate your body so quickly.
Literally what it does. Yeah, it just takes it apart.
It's crazy. Sometimes I want to go where everybody knows your name. Always glad you came. Norm! That's what Mr. Bunky's like for us. He's Norm.
People want to go where everybody knows your name. God, I love that show.
It's
such
a
a
good
good
show. It was a very good show. I was a little bummed when they took it off the air, but you know, it's Cheers. Man, how can you go wrong? You know, Kirstie Alley, you got her in the Look Who's Talking movies. She was in Star Trek. She was a Vulcan.
Look Who's Talking is one of my all-time favorite movies when I was a child.
Yeah.
Look Who's Talking, Look Who's Talking 2. Look Who's Talking Now, maybe not too much.
That was Look Who's Talking Now is at the point of, hey, we're reaching. And they just wanted to do
and then Home Alone took it and it was like, we're going to make 10 of these.
Yeah. It'll be great. And then they'll
Look Who's Talking to, I think, is my all-time favorite. When he's a bigger guy and they have a little Roseanne baby.
Yeah. Mr. Bunky says, yes, I am small town. Everyone knows me. Well, I mean, you've been around for quite some time here with us, man. You're Norm. You're Norm for us. You're Norm.
Norm's the best, though.
Norm. Oh.
Norm's the most like chill guy. He's just like chilling. He's Norm.
Yeah. And you know, Mills Lane was a very famous, you know, referee. He's probably the famous referee when it came to boxing.
Is he the one that does the thing?
Let's get it on.
Okay.
Let's get it on. The bald guy, Mills Lane. But you know what? 85 is not bad. Let's see. What was the cause?
Is very good.
So he was moved to hospice.
To 40, I'm going to be so happy.
Which one?
If I live to 40.
You're almost there. Yes, I did it. Yes, I went there. I'm already past 40, so get over it. I love that she's trying to intimidate me with her death stare. Like, you bastard.
Not trying to intimidate you, just like, shut the fuck up.
But you don't look a day over 21.
On camera with lighting.
So back in, let's see. So he went into hospice last week. All of a sudden, I just lost my article that I was reading from Big Tank here. Let's see. He also had a show, Judge Mills Lane. That was an excellent. That was a good one too. Let's see. He had a stroke in 2002. He was unable to verbally communicate. Blah 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 blah. So I mean, he had it rough the last couple of years of his life. That's for sure.
He should just dived into a manure pit to get over with.
Right? That would have been.
Everybody, don't kill yourself by slitting your wrists or a bathtub or whatever. Like Aaron Carter.
Oh, too soon?
Too soon.
Too soon.
Just dive in a manure pit.
Too soon.
Also too soon.
So yeah, we've lost a lot of celebrities over the last week. Nothing compared to the year that Michael Jackson died. Nothing compared to that.
Nobody cared about Michael. Oh, you cared about Michael Jackson dying? You were sad about it?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I was.
A molester dying. How sad.
Never been proven. Never been proven. But
well, it's been fun, guys. We're not going to get into this one.
No,
we're gonna go right past it, and we're gonna talk in private.
But the main point is the year that he died. It was like week after week after week, 3, 4, 5 different celebrities all at once.
Was it 2020? What year was it?
When Michael Jackson died, he's
2019, 2020, 2002. I don't remember anymore.
No, that was 2009 is when he died. I mean, the celebrity deaths from 2009. Woof. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. I mean, it was just one thing after another, with those celebrities. But before we go to break, we do have to get this done.
Yes.
We do. Because if we don't, JT is going to yell at me. It would be in vain. JT is going to yell at me. Because we don't want to break the streak that he's got going on right now with Guinness Book of World Records.
Do I do it?
No, you know what? I'm going to give JT this one because JT needs this. Go JT. He wants to.
Me.
For which one?
Well, what are we talking about now? The
Guinness Book of World Records.
I'm there. Wait. I'm trying to find the article on your sheet.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is World Record Story.
Okay.
And it's week 24, I actually think. Not 23, but it's 24. And this one, there is video. And this is the world's longest fingernails. Now, at one point in time, we did do something along those lines with fingernails being long, but this one is longer.
Takes the cake. Do you want to play the video first?
Oh, I'm gonna, because people need to see this. It's interesting, to say the least. So here we go. Ripley's Believe It or Not. Hasn't cut his nails in over 66 years. Ew. I don't understand it.
He just wants to be like a regular X-Men. Only on one hand, though. His jack-off hand is still nice and trimmed. Sorry, children.
So, Ripley's Believe It or Not actually flew him to New York to get his nails cut. All right. Got it. Yikes. That's crazy.
Did you cut him off?
Yes,
I feel like his nerves will probably be connected eventually.
All done, huh?
And then, cut those fingers off also.
I mean, look how deformed his hand is because of it.
Who's gonna save him for his wall?
Oh no, it's on display in New York City in Ripley's Believe It or Not. So here's the display.
He's like, "Hey, lady, let me finger you with this hand." She's like, "No, thank you."
Toby says, "Jim Bob's scissor hands."
Oh.
Oh, but I want to just show you guys his hand here. Look how deformed his hand is.
Yeah, what's all like a claw? It's the claw.
The
It's
claw.
gonna get you. Yeah.
The claw. Who chooses who will go and who will stay?
No, I was doing a liar liar reference.
Well, I mean, you could do that too. I did Toy Story, so there.
Both work.
But I mean, just look how deformed his hand is. I mean, think about it. 66 years, and you haven't been able to open your fingers.
Well, for 66 years, this is his only thing he wanted to accomplish in life. He has a cheap watch. He wears it backwards on that hand.
Meanwhile, Mr. Bunky, take my strong hand.
Oh my God, Bunky. Yes. Best statement ever. So good.
That was awesome.
How did he get that watch on? No, how?
That was great.
Edward Scissorhands, another Christmas movie.
Oh, which one won the poll? Because I was doing this.
I think Christmas Story.
It was either It's a Wonderful Life or The Polar Express.
Oh, Wonderful Life. Wonderful Life definitely won.
It's a Wonderful Life. All
Nobody's gonna pick the fucking Tom Hanks trying to do an accent train one.
You mean sing?
Or that.
You mean sing? All right. So,
Tom Hanks.
all right. Sammy just confirmed that It's a Wonderful Life just took the first one. Awesome. So, Polar Express is out.
See you later, alligator.
Later.
What's the next two contenders? Do we know?
So when we come back from break, the next poll, this is a good pairing. The next poll will be Scrooged versus Ernest Saves Christmas.
Oh, no, my
Right?
vote.
That's going to be a big one. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll do the next poll for the best Christmas movie to see who wins on that bracket, and we'll go from there. And if you like what we do, make sure you click the follow and the subscribe button. Don't forget to follow Tricia on her channel as well as Twitter and TikTok. We're all over the place. If you want to subscribe to the channel and you have Amazon Prime, you can link the two together and you can subscribe for free for 30 days, which is awesome sauce because that's how we roll, you know? And we'll go from there. You're listening and watching The Sully Show right here on Accidental Punch TV. We will be right back. Oh, yes.
Right back.
We will.
Maybe.
When I served, my work was critical, and I don't feel like that's the case anymore.
I lost all of my friends when I got out. Had to start my whole life over.
I didn't know what to do each day. Then my marriage hit a real rough patch.
It got so bad that I was even thinking about suicide. I called the Veterans Crisis Line. I tell my buddies to call in case they ever need it.
When I retired, things slowed way down and lots of bad memories came back. I still go through tough times, but I'm glad I called.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
The person on the other end of the line isn't going to judge. Lots of responders are veterans too.
We all need to take care of ourselves. If you're going through a rough time, call the Veterans Crisis Line.
Want to Facebook.com/Veteran Garden Deco.
As well, we're there.
Even
It's more of a threat and we're live. So, yeah, there you go.
looking for that gift with that special touch? Are you tired of the same old CNC made things? Well, check us out at Veteran Garden Deco for your memorabilia. Military, EMT, police, fire, and everything in between. Birthdays, retirements, or even that home-owned business. Check us out because you know you want to. Facebook.com/Veteran Garden Deco or on the interwebs at VGDshop.com. Do us a favor and hang some VGD on your wall today.
And of course, it wouldn't be a show if I don't do a little self-promotion with Anchor.fm. Guys, if you don't get to watch the show live, shame on you, because we're live every Tuesday at 8 o'clock on the good old East Coast. However, if you have to, you can always download the show for free. Go to Anchor.fm/The Sully Show, subscribe, and you'll automatically get the show completely updated in its full entirety, uncensored, It's how we roll, except for the music and the commercial breaks, because, well, that's how we roll. You know, we got to pay the bills too. Again, anchor.fm/The Sully Show. Bring us to the gym, bring us to the car, bring us to work. Highly suggest wearing earphones if you're going to listen to us at work, but that's besides the point. Bring the show with you. Post it on your Facebook, post it on your Twitter, Instagram, you name it. Share it with your friends. If you want to laugh, watch and listen to the show. And if you want to get your buddies to laugh, do the same thing. Just get them. Anchor.fm/The Sully Show. The Sully Show is live Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Join the awesomeness. You know you wanna. Have you ever been browsing the interwebs and you found that one video or article where you say to yourself, man, that person is a complete and total dumbass? Well, if you have, we want to see it. Send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com or take that link or video and post it in our Dumbass of the Week Discord channel. That's right, Discord. We have a wonderful community that we're starting there, and it is fantastic. You can post the link, tell us who you are, and we will use it for the show. It's real simple, real easy. The Dumbass of the Week every Tuesday between 8 and 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on Accidental Punch TV and The Sully Show. Join the awesomeness. You know you wanna.
Actually done a couple of VGD projects for.
Mostly because, according to Christopher Freilanden, wow, holy shit. This is like the perfect time to jump into Lake Michigan. Wow, holy crap. Because we already did the whole in bed bit. So there you go. Right. It kind of went around the west end of Long Island. Not the west end, sorry, the east end of Long Island. Wow.
Authorities recovered the stolen car a few days later.
Leader? What the?
Yeah, a few days later.
News Channel 5 reports that according to Murphy's, wow, they're starting to do confetti not confetti, wow, graffiti.
Jesus promised to get rid. Do you want to try it?
We're back. Hello, everybody. A little bit of Master of Puppets coming your way from Metallica. Some people will be like, oh, it's Metallica. I'm like, yeah, it's Metallica. I love them. That's how we roll. Of course, I do have to fade the music out because if I don't, then things are going to get, blocked and be like, hey, can't do that.
We can talk about Metallica concert. Hold on.
Oh, I love Metallica. They put on a good show.
Are you going to get tickets?
Have I gotten tickets?
No, are you going to?
No.
Because they're fucking expensive.
All concert tickets are expensive.
No, this one especially is outrageous.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Cheap tickets are $200, which is fine because it's 2 days, right?
Yeah, it's 2 days, 2 shows.
But decent tickets are $600.
Ooh, wow.
Good tickets. You can do the pit. I think it was $800 was the cheapest I could find it.
Uh-huh.
And then the field was $600 was the cheapest I could find it.
Damn. And that's out by you, right?
Yeah, it's out in Soldier Field.
Woof. Well, that's why it's Soldier Field. Carol says, just an update from yesterday. Where she is, it is minus 44 degrees Celsius.
Holy shit.
Wind chill right now, but she is safe and warm. I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah, I was outside in the garage for a second. I came back and I was like, it's probably only 30 degrees outside.
Toby says that's ridiculous. Hey, listen, I agree. So here's one of the things that I've noticed throughout the years when it comes to musical artists. As the years go on, the prices go up. Drastically.
Because that's old people. We like our old school concerts.
Yes. Because they put on great shows. Okay.
I have Blink 182 concert tickets.
Nice. How much were those tickets?
For 2 people?
Yes.
I didn't buy them.
Oh.
Don't judge me.
Lucky you.
$1,000.
Ah, that's a lot. But wait a minute. Isn't that
not great tickets?
But that concert, aren't there like 3 or 4 other bands that are playing too?
I don't care about them.
Yeah, I know that, but that covers all of them, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but I have no idea who the other people are.
So,
so
I'm a big Billy Joel fan. I've always been a Billy Joel fan. I grew up on Long Island. It's part of my life. Okay. I want to go see him again before he retires. And I want to bring my daughter because she likes Billy Joel too. She can pick out a Billy Joel song like no tomorrow. All right.
Okay.
$163 for nosebleed at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. It's Madison Square Garden. Come on.
It is. But he's touring, but he's not. And he plays Madison Square Garden every month because that's where his residency is. And he said, I will continue to play there until you can't do it anymore.
The venue's going to take advantage of it always.
Absolutely. Toby says Elton John's last show in LA. Yes, his farewell tour. Listen, Elton John should have retired years ago.
Yeah.
And it's not to say that he can't sing or can't play anymore. His new shit sucks.
You know what a concert I regret not going to? I don't know if you have one, but I had tickets to The Who. It was 7 years ago. All right.
You should have went.
6 years ago. I know. Well, here's the thing. I bought tickets. I was driving truck and I came into some money because I drove truck. I paid off debt. I just got divorced. I didn't have rent. I was driving across country. I lived in my semi truck. And all I wanted to do is take my dad, because he loves The Who, and my sister Joanna to a Who concert. And I bought an extra one just in case, like, my other sister wanted to go, which I knew she wouldn't.
Right.
They wanted to go. It's fine. Well, of course, the singer comes down with like bronchitis or some shit. And the concert gets delayed from November to March. Well, by March, my sister and my dad flake. Well, now I'm dating Andrew this was 7 years ago. So now I'm just started dating Andrew. And I was like, I came in the new of it. And I was like, well, I'll just get my refund for all the tickets that I bought for all of us.
Sure.
And instead, I should have just kept 2 and went to the freaking concert.
Yeah, absolutely. You should have.
I regret it to this day, 100%. Like, that's the concert that I would have loved to go to.
So my first concert, and I know I've talked about this a couple of times, and it's been a while because we do have new viewers, so you guys have never really heard the story.
Wait. Also, Sammy asked if he can call in at any time to tell his concert story.
Absolutely. 860-506-5968. Phone number is 860-506-5968. My first rock concert, mind you, was 18, Jones Beach on Long Island. My brother brought me. Weezer opened the show.
That's dope.
I'm not a huge Weezer
They
fan.
were 10 years old.
But that's the thing. Yeah, I'm not a huge Weezer fan. I like some of their music, but I'm not like a diehard. I got to get their tickets no matter what. They opened the show. The headlining act, Black Sabbath.
Speaking of.
With Ozzy. Original band. It was one of the best concerts I've ever seen.
Ugh. I'll tell you mine after you.
It was phenomenal. The entire time. I mean, when I saw him at 18, first of all, he was able to run around the stage like crazy. Toby says, Weezer open for Black Sabbath? Yes.
Maybe it's the beginning band. Like the Weezer was before, like the opener before the opener.
Yeah, Weezer was before Black Sabbath. But it was just them. It was just
before even, like, wasn't there like was it Weezer and then another band and then Black Sabbath, or was it really literally the opener? Because that doesn't make sense.
Weezer was the opener and Black Sabbath did 2 hours.
That's
2
dope.
hours. You're on the Sully Show. Who's this?
Hi, this is Sammy. I was just letting you finish what you say.
Sammy, how are you, my friend? Good to hear from you. What you got for us for a concert story?
Well, I just say real quick, my first concert was Corrosion of Conformity.
Ooh.
But probably the concert story I want to tell is probably one of the best birthday gifts I ever got.
Do tell.
My brother, when he first went in the Army, Megadeth and Motley Crue was on the Maximum Rock tour.
Wow.
So he bought tickets to that concert and helped me get down there to Fort Campbell where he was at because they was playing in Nashville.
Ooh.
And my car ended up breaking down, going down there. His roommate ended up picking me up and taking us to the concert and all that after all that.
Wow.
But that wasn't the best birthday gift because of the bands we saw, which was a great show. It was amazing.
Right.
It was my brother's first concert. As soon as they walked on stage, he screamed for 10 minutes in a row. And seeing his first reaction was the best gift.
Oh.
I got to see his first concert.
That's amazing. It really is. That's amazing because, I mean, first of all,
that is so sweet.
Megadeth and Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Megadeth opened for Motley Crue.
What are the odds? And they're headliners to begin with, but damn, Megadeth and Motley Crue. I would have loved to have gone and seen that concert. Just like I'd love to see the Big Four, and that's not happening ever. The Big Four, no way.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
That was a great concert.
But no.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
Very good story.
That's a good one, Sammy. Thanks for calling in, my friend. I appreciate it, as always.
Love you, Sammy. He's my DM tomorrow on Sim Trisha's D&D.
I'll let y'all get back to what you're doing.
Thanks, man, and thanks for being an awesome moderator that you are. I appreciate it.
All right, I get off here.
So I have one of two. Really, they're really quick.
Yep.
One really quick thing. I went to Ozfest.
Ah, yes, Ozfest
when I was
is always
16
good.
years old, and the lineup was the people that I remember that I care about. Obviously, Ozzy. But it had Slipknot.
Yep.
And Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, that was one of the first ones.
I loved both of them, obviously. Well, I had a neighbor that lived next door to me, and she worked for FYE, For Your Entertainment.
Ah, yes.
Which used to be Coast? I forgot what it was. A Sam Goody, and then it turned to Sun something, and then it was FYE.
Yep.
Okay, you remember all that?
You also had strawberries. They were strawberries, too.
Yeah, she had backstage passes, and they left before all of them played.
No.
All I could think in my stupid 16-year-old head was, why didn't I grab those passes and be backstage for all of this?
Right.
Because I would have not met, but I got to see Slipknot and Marilyn Manson. Like Marilyn Manson, he was like, since 5th grade, I loved Marilyn Manson. Like 5th grade is when my mom's ex-girlfriend played Marilyn Manson for me for the first time, and I just fell in love. And I was like, oh, this is my kind of music. Second story, real quick. I got to see Korn.
Okay.
In concert, which was also my favorite middle school, high school especially band. Korn was my love, my everything. And I was 16 at the rave in Milwaukee.
Okay.
And I flipped off Monkey.
Whoops.
And he flipped me off back. Just fell in love.
It was that connection. You had that
I was
connection.
also 16. My 16 was my good year of bands, I guess.
Toby says he won tickets to Lollapalooza in 2003 while getting stitches. That's a story.
Aww.
Sammy saw Kiss on their reunion tour. I have to stress this. Which one? Because apparently they're still doing a reunion tour
They're
and
so
their
unique.
and their final tour, and they're getting back together for a reunion for a final tour that you just can't keep up with Kiss anymore. You really can't.
Then Karen said I went to Rockfest. Rockfest, yes, in Pittsburgh.
Ooh,
and
okay.
Marilyn Manson was supposed to be the last one on. He came out, sang half a song, left. Slayer came back out and played 2 more hours. What the fuck? Why?
Something had to have happened if that's one
his
of the
nipples
things.
were showing.
No, something else
No.
probably. Something else.
Fuck you about Korn. Every time I get ticks or shows were canceled by acts of God. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got to see Korn and you didn't.
Womp womp. Womp womp. I will say that aside from Billy Joel, because I did see Billy Joel live, he puts on a phenomenal show. No openers. It's just 2 to 3 hours of him. Now that he's got the guys from Big Shot as part of the band, which is the official tribute band, which they do a phenomenal job too. They do basically the songs that Billy Joel can't really sing anymore because he can't get those high notes. Still a phenomenal show. Loved Metallica and Godsmack. Oh.
I talked to my friend. They said they saw Metallica live
Yeah.
and they didn't care for it. So that made
Really?
me hesitant. And then I asked him, I was like, are we going to go see Metallica live in 2024? And he was like, I'm down.
Well, now that they got a new
Like, let's
song and a
go.
new album out.
Too expensive.
Well, that's the thing. I know people who are part of the Metallica fan club. So I may just be like, dude, can you get me some extra tickets? Because I really want to go see them.
And then 4 more.
And then 4 more.
Only 3.
You might have to come to Connecticut or New York for that, depending on where they're going to be playing.
New York? Oh, no. I have to go to New York? Oh, I hate it.
Oh, hated it.
Oh, no.
But the cool thing about Metallica, and I don't know if any other artist does this, but Metallica actually records all of their concerts, and you can actually download them from the concert that you went to, which I thought was really cool.
So the Soldier Field lineup in Chicago, if anybody wants to go to that one, it's in the middle of Soldier Field and around.
Oh, in the round.
You know what's going to happen there, baby.
Yeah. Want to say hi to
rotate.
Want to say hi to Cell Block, who's chiming in from D Live. Hello, thanks for tuning in tonight. We're talking about concerts and some of the concerts that we've all gone to. And Trisha obviously has seen more concerts than I have, which is fine.
It's only a couple.
I will say, aside from Billy Joel, the only other person that I've seen concert-wise that puts on such a phenomenal show.
Kesha?
No. Neil Diamond.
Are you in Vegas a lot? Where are you seeing these shows?
New York. You got to remember, Neil Diamond's in New York.
Oh, yeah, New York.
You
Oh,
know?
God, I envy you.
So,
I fucking envy you.
So Neil Diamond, when my dad took us all to see him. It took me, my sister, my mom. We met a couple of their friends in New York. My aunt came with us. It was all like a big family and friend type thing. And it was a month after 9/11. And I mean, so month after 9/11, we're in New York, Madison Square Garden. Everything's opened up again. Everything's trying to be business as usual. And Neil Diamond, clearly, the only way to start a Neil Diamond concert is with America. And man.
And then people exploded.
Oh, the garden was
He
on
knew what he was doing.
fire. The garden was on fire. It was such
Literally,
an amazing
everybody had to run
concert.
and evacuate.
It was great. It was great. But it was one of those things that, that New Yorkers kind of needed, because it was really that first live show.
Let's just relax for a second. Let's regroup. Let's be together.
Let's have some fun. Let's sing some songs. Let's have a great time.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
And he
I
put
like
on
that
such a
lot.
great
That's-
show.
If you were at that show, that'd be
it was
all shows.
amazing. It was
Oh, I'm
absolutely
sorry,
amazing.
Sully. You waited till the end until this one. You win, sire.
Bow before me. Bow.
Yeah, right. You win. You win.
I'm not trying to win, but that was just another experience that I had, you know?
I saw the hand late and I liked it.
But before we move on, the poll number 2 is up. It is now Scrooged versus Ernest Saves Christmas. Twitch.tv/accidental punch if you want to
We'll do this
participate.
right now. Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Scrooge versus Ernest Saves
people
Christmas.
vote in the poll.
You can
So
vote.
he's saying I am first.
You can vote as many times as you want. You have one specific vote, and then you can use your channel points to add to the vote. So
Big
keep
Tank
an eye on
seen
the
Kids
poll.
3 times. It was probably the best show he's ever seen outside of Marilyn Manson. But I think it's because Big Tank was probably licked by one of the guys, right? Like,
Yeah.
ooh, thank you.
Ooh, she just got full body chills. She's feeling good. Do that again.
Again.
Yeah, baby.
Anywho.
Do it. So I mean, for me, I don't know. These days, the concerts are just unbelievably priced right now. They really are.
They're stupid price.
And
it
I
doesn't
think
make
part
sense.
of that has to do with streaming. You know, buying songs online. You know, and don't get me wrong. You can buy a song from an album because, you know, hey, this is my favorite song from these guys, and it's $1.99. You get 1 million downloads from that. Clearly, that's $1 million that's going to the artist. But now they're making their money for concerts. That's where they're making most of their money these days. It's like a complete role reversal. They used to be making it from their albums being sold. And
they still get paid every click on Spotify, every click on Apple, every click on iTunes. They get paid per click still.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hands down. But
I dated a guy that had a band and they're on Spotify. I won't say what it is. But it was so funny watching him one time when I didn't like him anymore.
Yeah.
And he was like, I just got a check for 40 cents. I'm like, that's what you're worth. Surely you wouldn't go out and sign
revenge is mine.
I would sign autographs. And don't call me Shirley.
Yes, right? So far, Ernest Saves Christmas is beating Scrooged at 89% of the votes. Whew, that's a rough one.
So what's your favorite Christmas movie, Sully? What's your all-time, like, if you could think of one Christmas movie, it's hard because, like, I can think of a couple.
It is. I will say this, that my personal favorite has always and will always be A Christmas Story. Always. Always.
Yeah. So you watch the 24-hour Christmas Story stream on ABC or whatever it is on.
For me, it's a Christmas tradition. What we usually do is we'll watch a Muppet Christmas Carol because I love the Muppet Christmas Carol. But then once that's over, it's still only about 9:00 at night, so I'm gonna watch Christmas Story on the marathon because no matter what, no matter how many times I've seen this movie, I still laugh my ass off. I do. Just like Christmas Vacation. I freaking love Christmas Vacation. But ultimately, A Christmas Story is my vice. That is my one movie that I have to watch on Christmas Eve. Toby says, say Die Hard. I love Die Hard. It's not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls down Nakatomi Plaza. Simple as that. It's not. And for those that are going to say, Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. Bruce Willis came out and said that Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. It's a Bruce Willis movie. I want you to type into YouTube search and put in, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? There are
has become famous the past couple of years as a Christmas movie. Let's all be realistic about the fact that nobody said it's a Christmas movie until 2020.
Absolutely. Now before that, I've been arguing this for years. for years. It's still a hot topic every year. We talk about it on this show every year, especially the week of Christmas, hands down. Toby, to answer your question, it is both the lamp and the restaurant scene that helped.
Mostly the lamp. Mostly the lamp.
Mostly the lamp, because it is a major award. It's Fragile. Must be Italian. Oh, yeah.
Fragile, everybody says Fragile, first of all.
Always.
If you ever get a package, 100% all of you say Fragile. So I feel like maybe you guys should all vote for that movie.
Surprisingly, that's not on the list. That did not make it into the tournament.
The 24-hour marathon on Christmas of A Christmas Story didn't make the Christmas movie selection.
Right. I put it on
Didn't
like 4 or 5
times.
times.
Make it?
I put it on 4 or 5 times for people to vote on. It never won.
Did Nightmare Before Christmas make it?
Yes, it did.
Did it get voted out already?
No. So after Scrooge gets its butt kicked, because it looks like it's getting its butt kicked, we'll have the Santa Claus the movie versus the Santa Claus.
Which one?
The
Versus
Santa Claus. So we have Santa Claus the movie with Dudley Moore and John Lithgow, and the Santa Claus with Tim Allen. They're going up against each other.
Santa Claus versus the Santa Claus.
Yes.
Okay.
Then we'll also have Christmas Vacation versus the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Ooh, Christmas Vacation wins.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
Then we have White Christmas versus Die Hard. And then we have Gremlins versus Nightmare Before Christmas.
No, that's not fair. You don't put those two against each other because they're both wonderful.
Well, they're all wonderful.
Yeah, but that one, I don't know what to vote for, and I have tattoos on Nightmare Before Christmas.
Right. Big Tank says Home Alone. Home Alone does it for me, and then he has to add Violent Night. And I know we did the trailer during the trailer park for Violent Night. I really want to see this movie because every single person that I know of that has seen it and has posted about it on Facebook absolutely love this movie. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I want to see a movie where Santa kicks the shit out of people.
I'm still on the Gremlins versus Night Before Christmas.
It's tough. So the way we did it was we did it in order, okay? And when it comes to tournament brackets, you got to do the first one versus the last one. And then go down the line and you meet in the center. So unfortunately, Gremlins and Nightmare Before Christmas, the way it fell when people were voting on it, landed in the middle.
I need to vote more.
Ernest Saves Christmas is now at 91% of the votes.
All right, I'm gonna be like some sort of like a politician person.
Oh boy!
Listen, guys, Nightmare Before Christmas has better music. Toby's right. Listen to me when I say the orchestra and all of the lyrics and everything, and it's the last still shot animation that anybody will have ever made. Vote for Nightmare Before Christmas before the Gremlins, although Gremlins is great. That's it. That's all I got.
Dirt says I'm setting these movies up for failure. I would love to agree with you on that, but I have to go by what you guys, the viewers, voted on. And if you didn't vote on it, that's not my fault. It's not my fault because we did this for 2 weeks straight. And I put 5 movies up against each other and everybody picked one of the best out of those 5.
Yep, I even failed.
I mean, hell, Home Alone didn't even make it on here. That was on the list.
Yeah, that's a surprising one.
Right? Home Alone. Home Alone was on the list. We also had the original Christmas Carol. We had Miracle on 34th Street. We had all these, and we kept it to theatrical movies. That's all we did. We didn't even do the Rankin and Bass ones. Maybe we'll do that next year. We'll do the Rankin and Bass stop motion ones. Toby says the Wet Bandits scare him.
Oh, Rudolph. We should have did Rudolph.
So, but again, that's a Rankin and Bass TV show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a good one.
So, when it comes down to it, we eventually we are going to have to do Rudolph, Rudolph's Shiny New Year, Frosty, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, because you've got animated and you got the claymation. You've got Santa Claus is Coming to Town, The Year Without a Santa Claus, Saint Nick. We trust me. I know these because I freaking love watching these every year. There was a year that
Toby said terrors. He gets terrors from it.
There was a year that Freeform, which used to be ABC Family, did a marathon of all the Rankin and Bass stop motion shows, and I recorded them all. I'm like, I'll take the commercials out later. Now I can just find it and purchase it and do whatever I need to, or download it or whatever. Sammy just confirmed that Ernest Saves Christmas is the winner, and Mr. Bunky contributed 110 channel points to make Ernest win. So good job. So Scrooged is out. Let's see.
So fun fact, when I was a kid, me and my sister made a lot of still shot animation movies. I was obsessed with it before I even knew who Tim Burton was.
Oh, okay.
And then I discovered who this wonderful human being was and his music, because I played violin. So I love orchestra, obviously. Fell in love instantly. Watched Nightmare Before Christmas every single day after I got it on DVD.
Nice.
And haven't stopped since.
There you go. Toby says one wanted
So
to be
vote
a
for Nightmare
dentist.
Before Christmas. Vote for it.
Just go for it. Big Tank says, how about Garfield Christmas? Also, another good TV show. But you can't put that up against theatrical movies, because that's what this tournament is about. Theatrical
TV show's
movies.
not like, you could be like, oh, what about the time where Family Guy did a Christmas special?
Right?
Or The Simpsons had a Christmas day.
Or The Simpsons.
Yeah.
I mean, The Simpsons season starts with the Treehouse of Terror, so,
Oh, I forgot about that. That's so cute.
I didn't. All right, let's see. So we've got 2 already done. I've got 4 left.
Do we do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Before Christmas, guys. Make sure anytime, if I'm not here next week, guys, if I can't make it next week, please vote for me.
Well, how about we do that now? How about we go Christmas, Gremlins versus Nightmare Before Christmas? We'll do it right now. We'll do it right now.
I'll show more skin if you vote for it. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Christmas movie, 3rd bracket. Gremlins.
Sammy said we could do a tournament about the worst Christmas special, but I'm sure we all know Star Wars won that a long time far away.
He's not wrong.
Far, far away. I'm sorry.
He's not wrong. And the worst part is
Monkey.
Hang on.
Sorry, I was gonna fight Monkey already.
No fighting. Allow me to
fight you, Monkey.
Introduce you all to the Star Wars Holiday Special on DVD. Yes.
Oh Lord.
I have it. I also have Ewoks Adventure, Caravan of Courage, and The Battle for Endor. So yeah.
Get Plex, Sammy. Download it.
That's how I roll. Big Dang says Guardians of the Galaxy special was funny. Yes, it was.
I watched it.
It was awesome.
I liked it.
There we go. 3rd bracket poll right now.
It was funny. I like the Guardians of the Galaxy.
It was great. I loved it.
Oh my God, this is gonna tear me apart.
And that's the bad part is
because they know they want to tear me apart. They're gonna vote Gremlins just because. Just because.
All right, now it's even. Right now it is even.
You're driving me to drink.
Oh boy, that's not good. We don't want to do that. Don't drive to drink, folks.
I have work tomorrow.
So do I.
Yeah, but.
So do I. Currently, Oh, it is neck and neck between the two. This
God, I'm so sad. How do I make this?
So I just want to make reference the setting the movies up to fail. Again, the way we did it was in order. So we picked the movies, 12 movies, 1 versus 2, 1 versus 12, 2 versus 11, 3 versus 10, 4 versus 9, 5 versus 8, and 6 versus 7. Okay. And it actually worked out to our advantage where Gremlins and Nightmare Before Christmas were going up against each other, and the Santa Claus the movie and the Santa Claus were going up against each other. So at least we know that no matter what happens, whether it's between Gremlins and A Nightmare Before Christmas, someone's going up against Die Hard. Because I know...
Okay, I just want to mention to Dirt real quick. He said he can't see the vote. It's in the chat. It's just like right above, like at the top of the chat. Sorry.
Yep. Oh, people are using their channel points like crazy right now. Would that be Trisha? Is Trisha using her channel points?
I only have 24,000.
Only 24,000? That's it? Only 24,000?
That's all I have. And it's still neck and neck. That's how sad this is. Dirt, get in here.
Need help. So
the only thing I've ever cared about my entire life.
Toby says he's out of channel points. Oh man.
I'm sorry, Toby.
Well, I can tell you this: the poll is up for 10 minutes. Clearly, this is going to be the one of the major deciding factors in the movies. Nightmare Before Christmas is in the lead at 57%, and Gremlins is at 43%, and the people using channel points, it just keeps moving.
Try and stop it. Stop it.
Wow. I would love to know who's going vote for vote. I really would.
It's like me and probably Bucky or something. Right?
Gotta remember this is gonna be a 10-minute thing here.
My arm's already tired. All right, let's go. Let's talk about more things. I can click and talk.
Well, if we're going to do that, I don't know if we have time for the trailer park. We might have time for the trailer park.
Who can I kick out of this chat?
Don't kick anybody out of the chat.
I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Trailer park. Let's do it.
Let's do the trailer park.
Let's
get into this here. Here we go.
Accidental Punch Productions and the Sully Show proudly bring to you the trailer park. And now, enjoy 3 brand new Hollywood movie trailers.
Oh, yes, that's right. 3 brand new Hollywood movie trailers while Trisha's arm gets tired from clicking her mouse and using her channel points up. This week, we've got lots of cool new trailers, especially one that's got a little bit of a controversy behind it. Yeah, a little bit of controversy behind it. But we'll get into that one in a little bit. Stop it, stupid freaking trailer. There we go.
Pause trailer.
Pause it and mute. That's how we roll. So this week, like I said, we got 3 brand new Hollywood movie trailers. Myself, Big Tank, and a bunch of others have posted trailers in our Trailer Park channel. If you have a trailer that you want to have us take a look at and review and do whatever we need to do, then we will use it for the show. Post it in our Trailer Park channel on Discord. Lady Death says, does it tell you who gave channel points after the poll ends? Yes.
Oh my God, that'd be so wonderful to see.
Yes. It does. Currently, the votes keep going in.
I was gonna stop, but I panicked because I saw it going up more.
And it's still going.
Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna re-panic.
You're gonna be using all your channel points.
I don't have anything to spend them on.
Oh, okay. Well,
need more channel point redemptions, then I'll save them.
Yeah, that'll be in the new year, definitely. Because like I said, I'm working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Pokey says, "Is that Trisha I hear?" Yes, she is joining just me today. She's under JT's wonderful banner because, well, JT's not here, and normally it's just me and JT whenever Trisha's not out. So I never made a third one where it's just the 2 of us. So I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, right. Hey, Pokey, just so you know, it's not an illusion. It's not JT. It's Trisha.
It's Trisha. She's got
And also, my boobs are doing really well. Thank you.
and they are real and they are spectacular.
Fat. It is spectacular. Is it fabulous or spectacular?
Spectacular.
Okay. I like it. Seinfeld.
They are real and they are spectacular. Good old
Love it.
Seinfeld. All right. So this week, our first trailer, we've got another sequel. Yep. Another sequel. Another sequel / reboot. And I'm kind of glad they're doing it the way they are. But yeah, a lot of people went, oh, it's another sequel. Yeah, it is. Here we go, folks. Here is Transformers Rise of the Beasts. For millions of years, our world has transformed. But something else has awakened.
Stand down. I'm not the one to fear, Prime. There is a darkness coming.
Okay. I'm just going to pause it for a minute. Now, for those that are Transformers fans like I am, and you've seen Beast Wars, don't we have a little bit of an issue with this scene right here with Optimus Prime and Optimus Prime?
Yeah, he looks skinny and dumb.
Well, no, he looks like the original Optimus Prime, which is good, but I'm referring to the gorilla because he's Optimus Prime 2.
Oh, I didn't see the gorilla.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's go on. Bumblebee!
It was all a dream.
And Jazz. They brought Jazz back.
I'm not driving. And if you don't know, now you know.
Okay, that was cool.
Too much CGI.
We're always going to get CGI. This summer.
Of all the threats from both your past and future, you've never faced anything like this. Let them come.
And if you don't know, now you know.
This can't be real. This can't be real. Oh, okay, it's real.
So, next June, we've got Transformers.
They should just stop making them.
Well, so here I'm kind of glad you brought that up because obviously the Michael Bay, who everybody knows is my favorite director, said no one ever. Clearly, did what he needed to do and screwed up and so on and so forth. We know this. And when Bumblebee came out, it was kind of like a reset, which was great. It really was. Bumblebee was fantastic. So the fact that they're bringing the Beasts into this, and it's under Skydance, which is not Michael Bay, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Nightmare Before Christmas wins with 2,561 points against Gremlins at 2,027 points. And Mr. Bunky contributed 12,130 channel points.
To that?
To that.
Yes. How much did I do? Does
I
it
don't
say?
know. It doesn't say.
Aw. He beat me. But thank you,
Clearly-
Bunky. Thank you.
Clearly-
All right. So I had one for the end of the night, but I'm going to use it now.
Yeah.
Just one shot set aside just for a special occasion, which
Ooh.
was me just being here. But now it's for Bunky.
Nice.
Cheers, Bunky. Thank you.
Don't forget to shake. You got to do the shake again. There it is.
That made me so happy. So happy.
Yay. So there you go. Gremlins is now out of the picture. And next week we will do the Santa Claus the movie, the Santa Claus, White Christmas versus Die Hard, and Christmas Vacation versus Muppet Christmas Carol. So we'll do that next week.
Yes.
Lucky you. Sammy says I couldn't let Gremlins go down like that.
No, it was a hard choice. It was a very hard choice. It's like classic versus funny, guys. Come on.
And that's the thing. Yeah. And that's why I was kind of glad it fell the way it did. Because really, if you think about it, if we put Gremlins up against the Santa Claus or Santa Claus the movie, you know which one's going to win. You know it was going to be Gremlins. Okay?
Right.
Just like if you did put it up against Die Hard, you know it's going to be Die Hard that's going to win because people are going to vote for Die Hard. That's why when I think it was Toby or Sammy or Dirt, one of the three of them. I don't remember which one, and I'm not going to scroll up to look. They said that you're dooming the movies to fail. I agree, but I disagree because Santa Claus the movie versus the Santa Claus. Well, here we go. We've got Dudley Moore and John Lithgow in one movie, Tim Allen in the other. Two totally different movies, but they're both about Santa Claus. You want them to go up against each other. They're completely different, but you want it to go up against each other.
Yeah,
you know?
that's a very good mark. That's a very good matchup. I commend you, Sully, for the matches up.
Thank you.
Putting Gremlins against Nightmare Before Christmas is not fair.
No, it's not, but that's the way it fell down.
Next time, put it against Elf.
Elf never got voted in.
Yeah, exactly. See?
I tried. Never got voted in.
Elf is a good movie, though. I like it.
Santa!
Tim Carrey's, Tim
Carrey, huh?
Tim Carrey. Yep, that's
You
what
mean-
I'm.
you
Nope,
mean
Jim
Jim
Carrey.
Carrey.
Clip that. The Grinch didn't make it, or it was in the beginning.
Which one?
Jim Carrey's Grinch made it or no?
No. Never did. And we put it
Okay,
up. All right. Clearly,
Last
we're
but
not
not
going to finish the trailer park.
Oh no. Okay, we could do one. No.
We just did Transformers. We've got two more, but we're not going to be able to finish it. So we'll save the other two for next week.
All right. Cool.
We'll save the other two for next week because really we gotta move on and finish the show
Let's get the hell out of here.
because we do
Ellie
have.
said JT's not here. Let's get out of here.
Well, we can't do that just yet because we have to do the dumbass of the week like this.
You people are idiots. Welcome back, dumbass. Dumbass. Got anything for that, dumbass? Well, April Fool, dumbass.
It's time for the dumbass of the week.
Dumbasses. Dumbass. You dumbasses? 300 million sperm. That's the one that got through.
Yes, that's the one that got through. It is now time for the dumbass of the week, where we take all those wonderful people from the good old interwebs and, well, we bring them to your attention because you need to know about it. Mostly to laugh and mostly to go, hey, that person's a dumbass. It's the dumbass of the week. Got a link to an article or video, send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com. Put dumbass of the week in the subject line. Tell us who you are, and we'll give credit where credit is due. Or you can post it in our Discord channel for dumbass of the week. Just go to our Discord link that's in our chat, and by all means, put the link there. And it'd be wonderful. And we'll use it for the show and give credit where credit is due. This week comes to us from Prince George County, also known as Maryland, folks. Maryland! This happened in February of this year. And I'm surprised that I'm just finding out about it now. Ambulance driver runs over victim they were sent to save. Yep. I want you to just let that sink in, folks. Ambulance victim. Ambulance runs over victim they were sent to save. Someone's getting fired for that one. Just letting you know. Someone's getting fired. Because, wow. Just wow. The good thing is we have video. Oh, yes. We have video of this wonderful, heinous crime that happened. Yes. Here we go.
Start tonight with a story that you first saw on our website, WUSA9.com. A man struck by an ambulance, the same ambulance that was called to save him. Good to see you on this Thursday night. I'm Larry Miller.
And I'm Charlotte McBride. WUSA 9 has been investigating this crazy story for more than a month. We're told the victim survived, but Prince George's County Fire EMS didn't say anything about this until we started asking questions. Scott Broom has been on the ground getting answers in four.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is an investigation that has been going on for a month back in February.
Yeah.
Little bit of a problem, don't you think? Just a little. Which is, I'm just going to hit play.
Horseville and joins us live. And Scott, this really is just a bizarre story.
Well, it is, and it happened 6 weeks ago, and of course we didn't get confirmation of it until today after a lot of our reporting work about what happened here on a snowy night, January 7th, on Rena Road in Forestville.
Rena Road, took them off there, one laying on the ground boxes.
My investigation of both police and fire EMS records reveals that an ambulance responding to a call for a man who was down in the snow was struck by the ambulance coming to save him right here. It was 5:10 in the morning on January 7th in the middle of a snowstorm, the record said. Wow. And now Prince George's County authorities are confirming what three sources had already told us at WUSA 9. According to a Prince George's County Fire EMS statement issued today, as our crews were responding to the scene, the patient was struck by the ambulance. The Fire EMS department in Prince George's County reported in a written statement responding to WUSA 9's questions. According to testimony from our crews, as well as a review of dashcam footage, as the unit approached the scene, visibility was poor due to darkness, the wet, snowy road conditions, and high beams from opposing vehicles. The statement added, the ambulance was traveling less than 10 miles per hour at the time of the accident, and there was no indication it had struck the patient prior to being flagged down by the 911 caller. When crews...
Wait a minute.
He faked it?
Wait a minute. You're going to tell me you didn't hear? Thump.
First of all, for them, yes.
Dong. You didn't hear that? Hello? Let's go on.
Exited the ambulance, they immediately initiated medical care.
Ambulance 899V, proceed, talk about Charlie 10.
According to dispatch records, the person was taken to a hospital in life-threatening condition by another ambulance. A police report confirms the man's lower extremities were struck as a dispatched ambulance was in the area searching for a subject. A police diagram of the incident shows the victim was lying in the middle of the snowy road. Yet authorities did not make this highly unusual incident public until WUSA 9 started asking about it. As part of our standard operating procedure, the Prince George's County Fire EMS Department does not comment on open investigations. The department
I can see that.
Residents like Lila Bond said the revelations concerned her.
But it's unfortunate. You know, it should not have happened.
This
They probably
knows.
couldn't see, the vision and all was impaired.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, this is a terrible story.
But I mean, seriously, don't get me wrong. I get it. The conditions, I get it. But really? Come on. Let's go on.
Again, a snowy, very dark morning. You heard that authorities here in Prince George's County are describing this as an accident. There is an investigation underway. The ambulance driver, for instance, received a medical checkup and has passed a drug test as part of the investigation. Live in Forestville, Scott Broom, WUSA 9.
Scott, before we let you go, how is the victim doing tonight?
Broken.
According to the documents I looked at, the victim is a 62-year-old man who 6 weeks after this incident is still in a rehab facility. It is not clear from reading the documents how much of his medical problems have to do with the accident that happened here and whatever condition caused him to fall down in the snow and for the ambulance to come and get him in the first place.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
I mean, come on. How do you not see a bump in the freaking road?
Well, not see, but feel.
Like, how do you not know that you hit something?
If there's a bunch of snow or whatever, but like obviously the guy driving must have been high or something.
Oh, I mean, he passed the drug test, so clearly he wasn't high or stoned or anything like that.
He's sleeping then, I guess, or he's taking something that's not on the two panel drug test.
Oh, I mean,
we have positivity around here. We have Monkey that says ice would be a good start. So yeah, so people are on the good side of the life and saying like, hey, that could have been ice. That could have been something else. After the bump, you just think, oh, it's a giant pile of ice.
Sure, playing devil's advocate. I get it. I get it. I do.
Yeah.
I get it. But come on. Really? And don't get me wrong, 10 miles per hour, yeah, you're probably not going to do much, but yeah, you're still going to severely hurt or possibly kill somebody. And of course, the guy was 62 years old, so yeah, I get it. Much older than,
The guy was driving was 62 years old?
He was laying in the middle of the street.
Oh, okay, it's that guy. Okay. Well, then, well, sorry, Grandpa.
That is our dumbass of the week for this week. If you have a contender, make sure you send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com, and we will give credit where credit is due and use it for the show. Or you could post it in our dumbass of the week Discord channel.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, guys. We gotta get out of here. I know. It's a bummer. It's a bummer, folks. I get it. I don't want to go as much as you guys don't want to go, but
moderators.
So Trisha, take us out. Where can we see your streams and everything?
All right. I am Sim Trisha, and I am on Twitch, of course. I do variety streamer. I do all kinds of things. Every Monday, I do a D&D campaign. Just started. It's on only session 3, so go ahead. Every other Wednesday, I do another D&D campaign. Apparently, I'm really into it. And then I do Sims. I do Elden. I do talking. I do community games. I do cooking. You name it, I do it.
And
also
awesome.
TikTok and Twitter, and those are also Sim Trisha, and then Instagram, call me Trisha.
That's right. And don't forget, you can follow JT at Veteran Garden Deco on Facebook. He's also got the JT Music fan page on Facebook, as well as jthollismusic.com. He's all over the place. He'll be back with us next week. I'll check in with him as soon as the show is done. Don't forget, we're going to do a raid. You can follow me on Twitter at The Sully Show, as well as at Accidental Punch, and TikTok, The Sully Show. We're there. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Yes, Accidental Punch on YouTube. You can find us there at Accidental Punch. Real simple, real easy. We are live every Tuesday between 8 and 10 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Accidental Punch TV, with Avenger Pretenders and 2 Ewoks in the Park on Mondays. We'll see you guys next time. Later. Have a good week.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night, guys.
You guys, I'm getting him.
You're listening to The Sully Show.
They got the mustard.
What happens now that JT's not here? Who's gonna do the after thing about all the things and stuff?
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
I had to throw something in there. I know JT is right there.
You know what? It worked. All right, guys, we are going to do a raid tonight. I don't know who we're going to choose just yet because I haven't seen who exactly is on. But when we do raid the channel, make sure you use the Accidental Punch logo as well as Punchers Unite with the Accidental Punch logo after it. You can copy Sammy's text.
I have Captain Kappa doing a Pokemon thing if you want him.
Pokemon?
What kind of thing you want?
Let's see.
Sea of Thieves I have. Dungeons and Dragons I have.
Let's see. Who do you got?
I have somebody playing. So these are options. I have Pokemon.
Okay.
Sea of Thieves or Dungeons and Dragons.
Let's go with Pokemon. Let's get some Pokemon
All right, it's Captain
love
Kappa.
tonight.
I'll put it in the chat and you can just copy and paste it.
Yeah, who is it?
Captain Kappa. He's a very good friend.
Captain Kappa.
Yes. And also, I got to do this real quick before we get off because, love.
Captain Kappa 04, huh? All right. Let's see what we got going on with Captain Kappa here. Looks like he's playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Which is awesome sauce. Let's do that. And we're going to raid his channel right now. Let's do it.
Oh, you didn't see my resub. I resubbed.
Yay. Thank you for the resub. You're so awesome.
I try.
We love you. You're the bestest. Captain Kappa.
Do a little shake real quick. Hold
on. 04. All right, guys. So we're going to go say hi to Captain Kappa. He's streaming Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so check him out. Go say hi. Use Punchers Unite. We're going to do the raid because, well, let's face it, we can because...
Can you put it in there again for copy and paste? Oh, there we are.
That's how we roll. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's how we roll, folks. So, next week, we will do the next 3 brackets for our Christmas movie tournament. Who will win, as well as Avenger Pretenders. We'll talk about Andor, which is also 2 Ewoks in the park. And we'll also make sure that we give love to Trisha because she'll be doing her Dungeons and Dragons because that's how she rolls. So we'll see you guys next time. Have a great night, everybody. Stick around for the raid. Let's do this. It's going to be awesome.
Let's go.
Let's do this up, yo.
Show love.
Yo. Because we got, a couple more seconds before the raid actually takes place.
You could have started, though.
I did start it. I'm just waiting.
Oh, okay. We're just chilling then.
Just chilling. All right. Later, people.
Bye.